Hey, gotta say good morning, good afternoon, good evening. The hour between 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. is brought to you today by Chris and Charles. When you think loans, think Chris and Charles.
Teachers. The Chris and Charles double deal is here for you. Borrow $1 million from Chris and Charles and get 30% off your processing fees. Pay less than $25,000 monthly, or borrow $575,000 and pay $12,595 monthly. No guarantor needed. Conditions apply. Offer ends May 31, 2023. Call 876-920-4189 for details. When you think loans, think Chris and Charles.
Hey. We're live on Facebook and we're also live on YouTube at Love 101 FM Jamaica. Sign on, rock on, roll on, jump on. Whatever you gotta do, just ensure that you are on the live. It's a World of Worship Wednesday, Wow Wednesday, and that means non-stop undiluted worship all day long. Oh yeah. Now do remember that we're not registered from Facebook and YouTube only. So you need to be on either of those platforms or both. You can be on both. Like Ricardo. Always on both. I was saying good afternoon to you over there with a belly. Yes, you with a one pack. You are talking. You have a six pack? Good afternoon, Wagwan. Big up you. As for me, I have a one pack. And guess what? That's fine. Not everybody's meant to have the six packs, right? Some can only have two or one. But guess what? I'm working on it. Jackie Saunders. I am. You over there with the bald head. What's up? You with the hair, the black hair, the red hair, the purple hair, the gray hair. We'll have to do. We have to talk about the gray people, the gray hair people, because last time I did not, they came at me. So I'm saying, good afternoon. You're looking lovely. Yes. You sitting down over there. You look good. You are loved. Jesus loves you. You know that, right? You know, right? Now today you'll be inspired, informed, entertained, and engaged. In a moment, I'll bring you highlights from the news. 145 mental size, that's mental exercise. Irregular. Oh no, not irregular, because we still have the rollover. So rollover edition. 2 o'clock prayer blast with listeners. So listeners, send us a 30-second prayer of declaration over our nation's children. And when you're sending that, you have to put prayer. Don't send it now because I don't want it to mix up so early, all right? 2 o'clock, you can look forward to that. 30 seconds. So a 30-second voice note. If it's over 30 seconds, you won't hear it, all right? 2:15, worship our teas of the day. It's going to be Dancing or Yagan. 4 o'clock drama house, Making Lemonade, season 3, episode 9, titled, What Could Have Been. Oh Lord, wonder what's gonna happen in this week's episode. 3:45, you send me your birthdays and anniversary greetings, because at that time we have celebrations and we celebrate with you. Today is my brother's birthday, Showing Edwards from Yala St. Thomas. Happy birthday, big bro. Happy birthday. I'll celebrate you at 3:45. 4 o'clock, a small people show comes your way with Antigoline, and then 4:30, we'll wrap it all up inside. No, not 4:30. 4:30, we have youth sounds. And then 4:55, we'll wrap it all up inside Alive. Can you imagine? I want to wrap it up by 4:30. Look at me. Me too nice. Who sent me? All this and more is going to be happening inside Alive 1 to 5 on the family station Love 101. It's now time for highlights from news at this time. Man forces open crocodile's jaws off his hand at Australian resort. A man has escaped with his life after being attacked by a saltwater crocodile while snorkeling at an exclusive Queensland resort in Australia. Marcus McGowan, 51, has detailed how he managed to prise the predator's jaws off his head. Off his head? Suffering lacerations. McGowan said he was in the water with a group of people when he was bitten from behind. I thought it was a shark, but when I reached up, I realized it was a crocodile. I was able to lever its jaws open just far enough to get my head out, he said in a statement. My word! Now, the crocodile, suspected to be a juvenile, came back for another go. So after the guy managed to prise all the predator's jaws off his head, he came back for another go. He said, but he was able to push it away, suffering a bite to his hand. So his head and hand, McGowan was airlifted to a nearby island hospital and later flown to Cairns in Australia for further treatment. I would have been so traumatized. I don't know. But you have the fight or flight. So the fight came up, or the flights, right? Fighting it off and then flying away. Fight and flight. Now, in other news, Chiang Mai skies call for mobile courts built from containers. National Security Minister Dr. Horace Chang has agreed to explore the possibility of utilizing in rural areas mobile courtrooms constructed from containers in a bid to improve the efficiency of the justice system. The proposal is for containers equipped with cameras and internet connection to be placed at police stations so that individuals in custody will not have to be transported to court just for a hearing date. The minister, who acknowledged that there may be some eyebrows raised about the use of containers, noted that there have been a lot of redesigns and work done on them. It's something that can be examined, but I cannot make a final comment on it, Chang said of the suggestion of a mobile facility. So that's what he said about the suggestion. All right. We do want the more efficient justice system. We do want that. So, let's see. We can test it out and see what happens. Now, over 400 JCF members to be promoted. Just under 500 members of the Jamaica Constabulary Force, JCF, will be promoted in the coming weeks, said Commissioner of Police Major General Anthony Anderson, as he addressed delegates of the Jamaica Police Federation yesterday. According to Anderson, 486 rank and file members, 210 corporals, 218 constables, and 58 sergeants are to be elevated to the next rank. I want this year to be the highest year for promotions of the JCF, and we're on track to do that, Anderson said. You see, this is what I like to hear. I like to hear these things. These are the things I love to hear. Promotions, elevations. Yes, man. Going up, moving up. Not staying stagnant. Now, explaining that the figure represented only the first tranche of promotions for the year, Anderson reiterated the commitment of the High Command to continue pursuing varied pathways for promotion. He also hinted that the rate of promotions would likely increase as the need for supervisors for young staff increases. In other news, 2 shot, 1 fatally in St. James gun attack. A man was shot and killed and another injured in an incident in Roehampton district in St. James late yesterday. The deceased has so far only been identified as Presser. It was reported that shortly after 2 p.m., the men were among a group of persons at a shop in Roehampton when men traveling on board a motor car opened gunfire, hitting them. The police were summoned and, on their arrival, both men were discovered suffering from gunshot wounds and were rushed to hospital. Presser was pronounced dead while the other man was admitted in serious condition. And finally, from highlights from the news, hotel to pay $5.7 million to injured former worker. White Diamond Hotel and Resorts Limited is to pay $5.7 million with interest to former worker Jamelia Stoddard, who was seriously injured when she slipped and fell on the kitchen floor in August 2017. Stoddard, who was employed to the hotel as a waitress, filed a suit in the Supreme Court in November 2018 against the hotel seeking damages for negligence and or breach of statutory duty. She said her fall was due to a leak from the dishwashing machine at the Royal Dun Blue Waters, a registered business owned by the defendant. She contended that her employer failed to display a sign warning of the slippery condition of the walkway and failed to place a mat at the entrance of the kitchen to absorb the water. So they failed to put up the sign and they failed to put a mat at the entrance of the kitchen to absorb the water. That's true, because you're walking, you're not going to see it. Now, the judge awarded Stoddard general damages of $3.5 million for pain and suffering, with interest at 3% from November 7, 2018 to May 17, 2023. In addition, $495,649 was awarded for special damages, $1,365,460 for loss of earnings, and $500,000 for psychiatric damages. Legal costs were awarded to the claimant to be agreed or taxed. And those are the highlights of the news at this time for Wednesday, May 31. We trust that you were, as usual, informed. Now let's go. Time for me to mark the register. Let's do that quickly. By the way, I went to Musgrave Medical Center earlier today. I met two lovely ladies. Actually, three. Right? But the ones at the front, in particular, I don't know, it's Sara-Ann, the chirpy one. I love, I listen to you and why the questions them so hard. That's what she asked. She said, why the questions for mental science so hard? She said, every day I try and I can't decode them. Pick up on yourself, ladies. And Dr. Clark, thank you. Ricardo Portia's, hey, what's up? First in line, Evan Scott. Derek McFarlane, you're third. Great job. You're moving up. This will be first, right? Celine Oliver, good afternoon. Darwin Stewart, Keisha McDonald, Williamson, Lorna Shevans, Janine Burrell, Marion and Michael from the UK, Marshall, the Ulrich Morris, Joan Tomlinson, Linville, Max Wagwan. How does Ricardo do it, man? I don't know. How does he do it? How does he do it? I don't know. I don't know. Should I say nobody does it better? Don't worry, Derek. One day you'll be first. Maybe sometime this week, right? I don't know how well. Good afternoon, Winsome King, Iona, Ashburn, Ricardo Portia's first on Facebook as well. How does he do it? I don't know. Marvel Miller, Edna Skeen, Laverne Anderson, Sandra Ellison, Dorian Patterson, June Brown, Nardia Bingham, Carol Harrison Daly. So Laverne, your second, Sandra Ellison third on Facebook. Esther Anglin, Cynthia Williams, Ingrid Hoa, Beverly Brown, Hazel Richards Giles, Erica Guy, Sandra Francis, Wilma Shakespeare, Paula Stevenson, Karen Fairclough, Lorna Daly, Metal Harriet, Anne-Marie Bedford, good afternoon, Horton Facey, Sonia Hamilton, Godfrey Walters, Register Nurse Janet Wagwan, it's Hum Day, can you believe it? By the time you look, you know it's going to be Friday. RGD, Chub Checker, Chubby Checker, Abby, Doreen Bradshaw, Daphne Thompson, Ivy Washington, Marvin, what's up? Carlene Blake, Mary James, Pamela Francis, Veronica S. What's this? I don't know. It's what kind of language this is. It's like Turkish writings right here for your name. Anyway, good afternoon to you. I don't know. Yeah, that's not English. Anne-Marie Davidson, Nadine Jackson, Maxine Powell, Olivine Bogle Graham, Michelle Johnson, Judy Ann Lord Williams, what's up? What's up? Darren Hutchinson, Ophelia, Pauline Walters, Norma Powell, Virtual Girl Douglas because he's helping up Beverly Grinnell, Marva Robinson, Anne-Marie Davidson, Blinky. I saw you on Facebook yesterday, looking lovely. Amoy Grandison, Dollis Blake, Fisher, Christine Humes. Thank you so much. Virtual Girl Douglas says, I love your color. It's mustard. Thank you. Cardell Allen, Marie Cunningham, Blinky, Greg Diesel, what's up? Ladine Gentles, Williams, Panama City, Florida. Good afternoon. Christine Brown Talbert, Blinky, Sonia Brown, Charmaine Allison. Hey, TT. Good afternoon, Sister Izzy Thomas. Sister Izzy on the beat. I'm a soldier. Julian, Navion, right? Okay, Kerry from Melrose News. Okay, it's Kerry. Dave McKenzie, Arain Jackson, Gina Coburn, Millicent Smith, Angela Walsh, Pavella Forbes. I can't get everybody today. Champion Carl, Charmaine Griffiths, Brianna Mitchell, Patsy Grand, Faith Hay, Annette Evans, Nicola Walton, and everybody else. Chrisanne, Sonia Brown, Ninval, Leotine Bryan, Marlene Linton, Jackie Coke. Can't get everybody today, but thank you guys so much for jumping on the live. We do this every weekday, Monday to Friday at 1 o'clock. It's time for the music.
It's karaoke. Sara-Ann is here. I have been waiting for so long. Welcome the trappy one. Her presence electrifies everyone. My mother's listening too. She said she feels like she's 21. What? I know that's what she does to you. Such a great spirit, plays in the spirit too. So expect a miracle. Anything's possible. Now that stars bright, you will be just fine. Your soul will feel so alive with whatever stars bright. Yeah. Everybody have to know. Yeah. Oh yeah. Tell a neighbor. Tell your friend. Tell a brother. Everybody has to know. Tell a neighbor. Tell a friend. What else you gotta do? There is absolutely nothing else to do. Cause it's no harder. When Sara-Ann is on air, I can feel the difference. I can feel the spirit moving and I'm happy. Yeah, I'm happy. Well, what do you know? Life can be difficult, but it's the chirpy one and you can be happy. Yeah, you can be happy. Oh yeah. No, you can be happy. Oh yeah, happy.